All right, I got that figured out. Okay, so that's going to be 41.5.
Yeah, so your motorized is point 0.5 and your leg units is 0.75.
Yep, I'm figuring that out right now. So 2.25. Oh, that's easy.
Now,
Okay.
now remember your artillery, you can go in as leg with your artillery there. You have a 518 artillery, and the rule
Yeah,
states that you can go in as leg instead of motorized, and that way you can use it as your modification against you would be 0.75 instead of 0.50.
it won't matter because we're doing the roundup rule, so it'll be the same number anyway.
Okay.
Okay, and then do I still 1.25 for mechanized though? Then against the open hex, right?
Yes, you do.
So 42 times 1.25 is 52.5. So 3 and leg is 7. All right, so I end up with a total of 60.
Wow.
And then I have 368 bombers, so that would add two more. So I'd have 62. And what did
Don't
you have?
don't do the bombers yet because we have to do your CEV unless you did that
Oh,
already.
no, I didn't. So 60 times 1.5 then, right?
Yes.
Forgot. So that's 90. And then I get two bombers. So two bomber points because I have, wait, two, yeah, 6, 7, 8. I have exactly 8. So that gives me 92. And what are you?
I am 15.
15. So that's 6.13 to 1. So I'll make the roll.
You have a 13% chance to go up to 7 to 1.
So did not. So it's 6 to 1.
Okay, so it's 6 to 1. Let's get to the charts.
Okay, so for armor, and
Let's start with armor. How many
I
stacking
have
points of armor you have?
I have 5, no, 4.5. So I'll get 1 + 1 for armor.
So you get +1 for armor, +1 for air superiority.
Yep. Weather and terrain doesn't matter because we already did the hex side for the stuff coming across. I do get +1 for concentric attacks because I have 3 of them, 3
So,
hex sides.
so that's +3 so far.
And then what's your fortification? What is that going to do? Because that's going to
That is,
modify.
yes, so the fortification is going to knock you down. Let's see. So it's considered,
Fortified hex side, right?
yes, -1.
So that is a -1. So that puts it as a +2.
Oh, and what side were you coming in with your armor? No, it's only on the side, so you're good with your armor. If you came through the fortification side, you don't get your armor, but you didn't come through your.
Oh, okay. So oh, wait a minute. I've somehow ended up on air combat results. So we did that. There's no engineer cities or unreliability, so it's a total of +2. And what did we say it was? 6 to
6 to
6
1
to 1. 6 to
with
1 with a +2.
with a +2. Let's see. Go.
Oh, so
Would
there I rolled a 2, so that gives me a 4.
a
So that's
4.
an HX. So
Half exchange.
yep. So smaller force is eliminated. The larger force suffers losses at least equal to half the stacking point value of the smaller force.
Correct. So here's what happens.
Let me get my
This is my 2 units that were in that hex, right? I have to flip them. And I'll flip this guy. So I lost actually 4 stacking points, 2 on each one. And
So I have to lose 2.
then you only have to lose 2.
Okay. We send these guys back to the airbase.
And I retreated there too, as well.
Now, I did the return to airbase, so if it starts glitching out on you, we know that's it. Just so you know. Because I sent those bombers back to the airbase. And I have to lose 2 stacking points, you said.
That's correct.
So I'm just going to flip this 9-6 over. and then I'm going to advance so you don't get your little.
Yes, my stack and replacement points I do not collect. I do not recoup.
Okay, so let's move this armor up for sure, so we can see if we can do overruns later. And I'll move this guy there, and this guy there, that guy. Oh, this whole stack can overrun, I guess. Okay, I will do that.
Now remember, you can only have 6 artillery, which you're good. Stacking points of artillery.
Yeah.
Yep, you're fine. Look at this guy in here. You think he's going to survive?
You like that? Well, it's overkill, but you might as well bring everything you got, right? I mean, it's war.
I
Right,
believe with the zone of influence, even though I have a unit here, when I retreat, if I retreat, I still lose because of I don't think a unit negates a zone of influence when you retreat.
No, I don't think it does.
So
Well, let's add up our stuff. So
I have 7
I'm
and
gonna
a
get my
4
arrows.
is 11.
I mean to complain, but when you talk out loud, I have a lot to count.
I have 12.1. So it's going to be 12. So that's my
Your
defense.
your little easy stacks. It's not very nice to talk over when I'm having to count 4 stacks of troops.
Oh, you can always come in 1 stack. You don't have to come with 4. That's on you.
Uh,
You could have just brought this one right here.
$251. I got 62 points just in foot leg units so far.
Wow, 62 in leg.
Okay, and then what do I got for 1,
Now you're times 1.25 because you're
4?
going to clear for your motorized.
I only got 9 motorized.
Times 1.25.
Okay, so 9 times 1.25 is 11.25, so that drops to 11. And then I got 62, so that gives me 73.
Then times your CEV of 1.5.
So that's going to give me 109.5, so 110. And then I have a 75% chance I have 3 bombing factors, so I'll see if they give me 1 extra. This time they did. I rolled a 5, so that gives me 1 more, so that gives me 111. And you're how much?
12. It's going to be a not over in the 9 to 1 chart.
Okay, yeah, it's 9.25 to 1. So 9 to 1. So let me do this real quick. I'm going to clear this mission and send him back to the airbase so he's out of the way. Okay. I think that's it. So let's go through the modifiers.
What's your armor coming in?
I don't have any stacking points in armor. I just have some artillery coming in, motorized artillery and stuff.
Air superiority +1, terrain nothing, freezing, concentric attack yes, another +1. So you have +2 so far.
That's it.
That's it.
Can I get better than a 2? Oh, I got 4.
4 plus
So
2
that'll
more,
give me a
6.
6.
Defender is eliminated. So this unit here is completely gone. This person here is flipped over in half, but then when it has to retreat, it gets eliminated because it went into a zone of influence because of these guys. Oh no, you have border control here. What is their, oh, their One, two, three. Yes, there are three stacking point.
Yeah. Plus, I have these guys here though, and these guys here.
It
Oh
doesn't
no,
matter.
you're talking about for here, aren't you?
Yes. So
Yeah.
these
So
guys, since they have three stacking points, it's three. So they
yeah,
kill off
they have
this
a
guy.
yeah they have a full. We'll advance that stack there. So we're just outside of Poznan.
Yes.
Okay, we can go down to this smaller one here. So let me get my air
Um,
out. I'll get my air out of there.
I have 58.
Oops. Did I bring my air base by accident?
I think you
I think
did.
I did. Well, we'll see if that goes back. So,
I have 58.
no, you don't.
2.2, which is going to be a 2.
Okay.
So I have a 2. And the terrain you're crossing over, nope, it's all cleared on this
So I
unit.
have 32, 32 leg, and I have three. Um,
So you're 9 to 1. You don't have to add them up. You're going to be at 9 to 1. You are coming in straight across with that one guy. He has no armor. You get a +1 only for air superiority, and that is it.
and then I didn't have to add up my air. So let me get my air out of here so I don't forget. And I can find out hopefully where my air base is supposed to go. There's the return to air base. Okay, so I'll put my air base back over there.
So it's a 9 to 1 with a +1 to your roll. Tell me what you roll. I'm at the chart.
I rolled a 7, so it'll give me an 8.
Defender eliminated. So it's only one step because there's nothing on the backside. So it is eliminated. Gone.
Okay. All right, so then we got this one here.
And so you're now putting in a zone of influence right here.
Yeah.
Sum of 7 times 1.1 is 7.7, which is going to be now at 8. So my defense value is an 8.
Okay. So 7, 24 is 51. So I got 51 leg. And I got, is it clear terrain?
It's clear terrain. So
All right,
51
so
leg is going to put you around 6 and change, almost 7 to 1.
8. Okay, and I have 8 mechanized. So 8 times 1.25 plus 51 leg is 61 exactly, times 1.5 is 91.5. So I have 92, and you had what?
Um, 8. So you're going to
All
be
right.
like 11 point something.
Yeah, 11.5 to 1. So we're at 9 to 1. But I think the only thing we're going to get is air superiority.
Okay, what are you rolling?
So I got no armor. There's no concentric. There's no hex sides. So, all right. So it's a +1. I rolled a 10. So that gives me an 11. So that should be
Defender eliminated.
all right.
So we will flip. We lost 2 stacking points, but we can retreat with no. Oh, wait, do I have more? I take that back, Steve. I had actually. Hold on. That's 7 plus 4 is 11. That's what I had. So it was 11 times 1.1. I think it's 12 point what? 12.1, which is 12. So it's
Yeah.
12 to you had 90. You said, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see if it's still on my calculator. 92.
92.
So you had 92. And you had what?
12.
What did you have?
12.
So that's 7.66. Repeating. So would have been no, would have been 7-1,
With a
and I rolled a
11.
10. It was an 11. So what is that? Is that the same? I bet.
It is DE,
Yeah.
so it doesn't
So it's the
matter.
same.
So what
Okay.
happens is, going back to that unit, where is that? Okay, so this unit
Right there.
flips, but the unit underneath it is eliminated. And he backed up.
All right. All right. I still got some time here, so let's go ahead and do this one here. Let me get my air out of here so it's not in the way. And it's just the one hex attacking you.
So, okay, so we're a 9 times 1.1 CEV, which brings
All
us
right.
to 9.9, rounded up to a 10. The terrain you're going across is a river with this guy here. And a river, I think you're just times 1. Let's look at that. It's only a dice modifier against you. Yeah, so a river, motorized, cavalry, or other, it's just times 1, your combat modifier. And if you're bringing in any armor, your armor is going to be halved.
Is it armor or motorized?
I meant when you're figuring out armor value, the dice modifier later on.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't
right
have any
now,
armor.
okay. So
I
right
have
now
motorized.
you're just times 1 all the way
So
across the
everything's
board.
times 1. Okay, so that'll be 45 times 1.5. That is 67.5. But I am attacking you with Stukas. They are 15. So let me write this down because they get a modifier. They're times 1.5, aren't they?
Who's
Because of their
1.5?
Stukas when they attack ground units.
Are they?
I think I think they are. I read something about that where I think they're 1.5 on their bombing rating. So dive bombers.
These are bombers. Isn't dive bombers with the D?
Yeah, yeah, right here.
Oh, why am I? Oh, okay.
I
You pulled
moved
them off.
them.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
that's why.
attacking right here.
Okay,
Okay, so their 15 is actually 22.5,
got you.
and then I got 2, 3, 4 more, so that give me 26.5. And you divide that by 4, that gives me 6.625. So I got to roll. I got a 62% chance of having 7. Yep. So I get 7 more points added on to my, what did I have before? 67. So I
you're
end
at
up with
74.
74.5. So 75. And what was yours?
10. So it's 7.5.
7.5 to 1.
Roll the dice.
So,
Yes.
all right. So 8 to 1. It's only 1 hex attacking. I don't have any armor, so I think it's just going to be the air superiority of +1, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so I got a 10, so that's going to be 11.
That's going to be DE. Yes. Let me look at it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to get like a 13 or better before you can have a DA.
Yeah, DE.
So that's these dudes right here.
Okay, so the
Oh,
guy
I should have did this battle first because then these guys would have problems.
They would have.
Didn't think of
So
that. Oh well.
artillery gets eliminated. My infantry division gets flipped and retreats back.
Okay, so what I'm going to do something a little different here. I don't want to reach. I'm not going to move everybody in there. Okay, and let me clear their mission of these guys. and send them back to their base. That return to base thing is awesome.
You like that, don't you?
Tom should have a medal just for that. Okay, now I got to be smart instead of just a cocky German. I'm going to do this one here first. Should have done that one in the first place.
So what happens is my core headquarters gets to get out of there. I have to read the rules where they go. Everyone else gets
I
killed.
think they just retreat a hex. They retreat one hex, I think.
Is it one hex?
And so I think you'd have to go here because then you're out of zone of control.
Everyone else dies, and then I forgot how much. There's a roll of the dice of how much of this supply you get. So take the hex. We'll leave the supply in there, and I'll kill everyone else off. Let me get these guys out. So you took that, and eliminate. There we go.
Okay. I got time for this one here. So let me get my planes off you.
So let's see what I have. 3, 8, 10. Let's have 10.
Okay. Oops.
So we're going to be, since we have to add our CEV 11.
6.
And what are you doing? You're coming through nothing. It's clear terrain.
Is it all clear there?
It'll clear
Oh,
terrain
yeah,
and
that's just
clear hexide. That's just a border.
That's just a border. Okay, so let me. I had 26 motorized, so I'll take that times 1.25. So that's 32 and a half. So 33 for my motorized. I had 36 leg, so that ends up being 69 times 1.5. So that's going to be 103.5. And then I had 369 bomber units. So that's going to give me 2. And then I have a 25% chance of getting one more. Nope. So then I end up with a 105.5. So 106. And what did you have?
11. That's going to put you at 9 to something, yes?
9.63 repeating. So I got a 63% chance. Nope. Yeah, I did. Make it 10 to 1.
Oh, no, you just said 9 to 1. That's the max we can do anyway.
Oh, 9 to 1. Yeah. I have enough armor for a +1. I have 4 stacking points of armor. So I'll get a +1 for that, a +1 for air superiority. I think that's it, right?
And that's it.
So I rolled a 9, so it'll give me 11, which is still just a DE.
So the DE. So everyone dies except for my division, who's going to be flipped. So,
but then he has to retreat, and he will die because of zone of control.
Dead. Let me get rid of these guys first. And now this is for the viewers at home. So he flips, and he cannot retreat because if he retreats here, he's in the zone of influence of this person or this one. So he gets eliminated. So completely eliminated. Bam. Done.
Okay.
All right, we'll hold it here since you have to
let's do one more just because I'm thinking about it.
Which
it
one?
won't matter because you don't have anything here, do you?
Which one? I have 0
guess,
there. I thought I had some units, but I didn't.
All right. Well, let's continue here. We have to remember though that all these combats here are all in the mud.
Yes.
So try to remember that. That's why I want to do one. But if it's a zero one, but
These are
that's
all
fine.
mud.
These will all be mud. And then as the Russians are the same front. So when the Russians do theirs against your vaunted border guard,
Uh, it can be it can be snow. You guys are just gonna like walk all over these guys.
yeah. So here's the thing: as a new player that I find fascinating, because when we first set this up, the Polish actually look kind of scary
Hmm.
because you're like, wow, they got a lot of them. But once you break through a couple spots, and then once you can encircle a few, and they start losing full divisions when they retreat, it gets ugly fast.
It does. Because you have to think about it. The Germans are coming in with stacks of units.
Yeah,
So let's say the Polish had 20,000 men at the line. You're coming in with 60,000, 70,000 men.
yeah, yes, sir. All right, well, we can pause it there for the night. And next time we play, April, if you want, you can do some of these combat